も、来週はエクスクルーシブでこのアーティストをご紹介しましょう。ちょっと予告編見てください。ということで、いよいよやってくるメタリカのアメリカンツアーをリポートします。来週はインタビューの他にこの番組のために2曲アメリカのライブを放送することになりました。こうやってね、今これテレビの放送してるんですけどね、これがねこうやって今画面に映ってますけども、これはそのまま会場に流れているんですね。インタビューはジェームス、それからラーズ、カーク、ジェイソン4人のインタビューを、構成してお届けしようと思います。12月31日の、ニューイヤーズイブのファイナルカウントダウンまであともう残すところわずかでございますよね。今回のアルバムからファンをステージの中に入れるスネークピット、それから、モニターボードっていうんですかね、サウンドボードの横には、ペーパーキャンプスというビデオを撮ってもいい、カメラ撮ってもいい、何でも撮ってもいいよっていうね、そういう、スペースもあります。そして映像で初めて登場するメタリカの最新ステージはどうなっているのか、それを来週はインタビューと2曲のライブを挟んでお送りすることになりました。来週の、ニューイヤーズインスペシャルメタリカインタビュー、そしてメタリカのライブ2曲、もちろんニューアルバムメタリカからの、曲が登場しますから、来週の、年内最後、ぜひね楽しみにしてください。ちょっとしたクリスマスプレゼントということでございます。さて今日は、ビッグエッグ12月31日、東京ドームに向けてメタリカスペシャルということで、先日クリーブランドに僕はメタリカの取材に行ってきました。クリーブランドで、2日間メタリカの取材をしてきたんですけども、4人のメンバーのインタビュー、そして実はそのクリーブランドでライブを撮ることに成功しました。今日はそのライブ、そしてインタビューを交えながら1時間メタリカスペシャルをお届けしましょう。メタリカが日本に上陸するまであと3日4日しかありませんね。メンバーバラバラに全米各地から日本に入ってくるらしいんですけども、1日には早くも日本を出て、確かラスベガスでショーがあるっていう話もあるんですけども、さてメタリカスペシャル、まず今日の1曲目はその11月の下旬です。クリーブランドで僕が撮ってきました1万8000人の、アリーナのライブからニューアルバムからのこの曲をご紹介しましょう。
It's sounding all right out there. How many of you fuckers got the new one? Well, you better, because we're playing new shit right now. You better fucking know it, goddammit. So, this one, it's a nice little happy number, and I'm sure we'll get some little action going on out there. A few heads bobbing, a few tits bobbing, whatever you got. It's the happy one entitled Sad But True.
Sad But True by Metallica.
Thank you.
11月下旬クリーブランドで行われたメタリカのショー、サッドバットルーを見ていただきましたけどもね、このちょっとこの前景を映していないんでステージセットは非常に分かりにくいんですけども、ボーカルを担当している、ジェームスの後ろ側にいるオーディエンスはあれは例のスネークピットの中に招かれたオーディエンスですね。つまりあれはステージの真ん中にね、子供たちが入っていることになってます。真ん中にはね、もう結構詰め込めば100人200人入りますけども、あれは各エリアに行った時に例えばそこのステーションの、クイズとか、いろんななんか応募の方法あると思うんですけど、僕が見た時はメタリカというアルバム、あなただったらどういうジャケットアートワークにしますかというジャケットを書いてきてくださいというコンテストで選ばれた上位20人の方がスネークピットに入っています。まあね、変わったステージセットですよ。ダイヤモンド型になっていてくり抜いているという。でもね、これはメタリカ自身がマニアであることの証明だと思うんですよね。どうすればファンが喜ぶかということと同時にどうすれば面白いかという、メタリカがどうやればかっこいいだろうかということを常に考えているバンドらしいアイディアだと思うんですけども、これは LINE で撮ってるんで完成は入っていませんけども、ものすごい、とにかく1万8000人が2日間ソールドアウト。今聴いていただいたとか見ていただいた曲なんかにはメタリカがどういう方向に今後向かおうとしているのかよく分かりますよね。つまり一曲一曲のグループ、心の中からのこのエモーションの部分をスピードではなくてね、こう打ち込んでいくっていうかね、ためですね。かつてはポール・ロジャースであるとか、そういうミュージシャンがためたようにですね、感情をこうためていくという非常にその音楽のルーツに戻った曲作りを感じさせます。さてコマーシャルの後はその4人のメンバーのインタビューをご紹介しましょう。コマーシャルです。今日はお約束通りメタリカスペシャル、メタリカのコンサートまであともうね1週間、弱となりました。31日どんなコンサートなのか僕もちょっと見当がつかないんですけど、今 CM 入る前に急カットが入りましたね。あれはコンサートの前に30分間ビデオが、スクリーン7台ありまして、そこに映し出されるんですけども、それはレコーディング中のエピソードがいろいろこう流されたり、あれヒストリーものが流されるんですけども、その感激を縫ってバックステージからジェイソンが生中継でオーディエンスに語りかけるんですね。この時はラーズも、参加してその1万8000人のオーディエンスにその、ビデオルームから語りかけるというシーンが登場しました。後ほどまたご紹介しましょう。さて前半のインタビューはその、ジェイソンとラーズですけども、ラーズはちょっと風邪をひいて2日間寝込んでたんですけども、強引にちょっとインタビューの部屋まで、呼んできまして、ちょっとですから鼻声ですけどね、ジェイソンとラーズのインタビュー、ちょっと長いインタビューですけども、こちらをご覧ください。
I think that, like kind of what I was saying before, the growth that took place in the 3 years since Injustice for All is the biggest step, the biggest development, noticeable development that we have made. In those 3 years, we played 250, 260 shows all over the world. We read, a lot of different books. We saw movies. We met a lot of people. We learned a lot of things, about music and everything else, about life and growing up and maturing as people, right? Realizing a lot of things. I think all these factors have a lot to do with the music that came out this time. Many of the old influences were brought back. James Hetfield listening to Allman Brothers and Leonard Skinner and things like that. Those old influences coming through subconsciously, finger-picking nylon string guitar, things like this. My heavy blues and R&B soul influence coming through a lot more in the bass playing, concentrating on being a bass player and laying down that line. Kirk with his listening to different operas and different classical things, plus his weird sideways bands that are starting to get recognition, like Nirvana and different, like hybrid type bands. And that's where his influences come. And then Lars going back to listening to the roots of AC/DC and simple backbone drumming. Those things all came into play here. And so I think that what you're saying about it would be hard for people to just kind of all of a sudden grab onto that and grab onto what we have in our past and what we or people have learned in the past 3 years. They can't just like all of a sudden they have what we have, what we've learned and what we feel inside. This is the most moody record that we've had, and it's just not something that's easy to copy. I mean, it's not just like banging out Whiplash or something. It's very much different.
I think by not having an opening act, I think we want to make it even more special what we're doing, and obviously I don't need to sit and tell you, because everybody else has, I'm sure, about how, you know, the economy in America is very bad and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I just think that you should give the kids the value for their money. I've always believed in that. And that when there's no opening act, that it should be still a long evening, and that should be the same, at least length of evening that they would get if there was an opening act. So we play usually every night between 2.5 to 2 hours and 40 minutes. We have this 25-minute Metallica movie, and I think all around it is as much as you can expect from one band. You know, we were even at one point, we thought maybe we were even playing too long, because we thought maybe a couple times we would lose the kids a little bit. But I asked the fans afterwards, do you think that's too long? And they always say, no, it's never long enough, and so on. So I don't think there's any direct pressures by not having an opening act, but I've always believed, even when we had an opening act on the Justice Tour, we would still play 2 hours and 15, 2 hours and 20. I always believed in, you know, when I grew up and I used to go see bands like Iron Maiden and stuff like that, they'll always give kids just a really long, I don't know, there was always something that you felt that you would, you know, when bands kept coming back and doing encores and kept playing songs and stuff like that. And I remember when I was growing up, when I would go see certain bands, and after an hour and 15 or something like that, they would just walk out and say, oh, good night. You know, some nights when Rainbow, Richard Blackmore was in a bad mood or something, after, you know, 75 minutes, a good night, you know, it's like, huh? You know, and some of those British bands like Iron Maiden and so on, really, to me, this thing about giving value for money and so on, and I guess that just kind of rubbed off on me. So I think that just by not having an opening act, at least we're trying to make it as long an evening as hopefully and as entertaining an evening as possible.
I think just the way that the set is designed this time is very dynamic, with all the new songs that we have to offer. And I think that one is just kind of, I mean, that's very much a stronghold. It's probably the, you know, next to Enter Sandman, it's the biggest single that Metallica's ever had, and it's kind of the song that Metallica is known for. I think we're showing that maybe saving the best till last, and showing that we still have, after playing 2.5 hours, we still have the strength and the stamina to play something that demands that much musicianship, that far into the show. Many things. We know that everybody's waiting for it. You know, there's a lot of different reasons. They could move around in the set as the tour develops, but right now that's just where we felt, as far as the dynamics are concerned, that was the place to put it. It's like, you know, you end with something like that, and then it's just everybody's breath is taken away, and so it's kind of just a last minute thing like that.
Well, it's only just now, because we've just been playing The Unforgiven for about 3 or 4 weeks now, that I actually feel so comfortable playing the song that I can actually look out into the audience, because it was a very difficult song for us to feel comfortable playing live. And I think the first couple of weeks we weren't really paying too much attention to what was going on out in the crowd, because we were too busy trying to make sure that we were playing it properly ourselves. But I feel fine about it. I mean, it's the next step. You know, I think a lot of people are just opening up to Metallica now that have never really opened up to Metallica. And it's, as you're saying now in America, there's a lot more younger girls and so on. And I mean, what can I say? It's okay. I mean, it's fine. I think if you have a song like The Unforgiven that somebody hears on the radio or sees on MTV or whatever, and they go, oh, that's actually okay, maybe Metallica. See, the thing about Metallica is that I think, especially in America, that a lot of people had a lot of misconceptions about Metallica. People that had never really heard Metallica or given Metallica a chance had already made up their minds about what Metallica was all about. And I think that now, with songs like Enter Sandman and The Unforgiven and Nothing Else Matters, which will be next, I think a lot of people will realize that maybe the ideas and thought that they had about Metallica were maybe wrong, and maybe that they are willing to give Metallica a chance on Metallica's terms, which is listen to the music and hear these songs. So if somebody hears a song like The Unforgiven on the radio or MTV and goes, that's a lot different than I thought what Metallica was all about, maybe I'll go out and buy the record and listen to the record. And then listen to the record. If a song like The Unforgiven is the window to the rest of what Metallica is all about, then that's okay with me, because, as you know, more so in America than anywhere else, but we have been hit with a lot of labels in America, and there's just a lot of people in America that already think they know everything about Metallica, and then realize when they hear a song like The Unforgiven or Enter Sandman or whatever that they were wrong, and then maybe Metallica does have something that they like. And so it's something that I kind of take great pleasure in when somebody comes up to me and says, you know, I really never thought that I would ever like you, but then I hear a song like Enter Sandman and The Unforgiven, you guys are actually really good. I love that, because it's like, it just proves what I've been saying all along, which is that sooner or later everybody will hopefully open up to Metallica on Metallica's terms and give Metallica a chance the way we want to, which is listen to our music. You know, everybody will look at a picture of us or read about us in an article, or the band name or the name of the album is Kill 'Em All or something like that, and they go, oh, Metallica, that's not for me, without actually hearing the music. And now more and more people every day are getting exposed to Metallica music and realizing that, wait a minute, maybe I was wrong, and so it's okay. It's okay that there's a lot more girls coming to the gigs. Hey, you know, everybody's welcome.
ということで2人のインタビューを見てもらいましたけどもね、ラーズが言ってるように、このメタリカというアルバムはね、いろんな方面にその、間口を開いた、窓を開いたということなんですね。まあこれは聞いてもらえば分かるけども、メタリカっていうバンドに対する固定概念っていうか、メタリカはななんていうファンも多かったと思うしね。だけどやっぱりね、僕はこうである視線には何もその変化はないと思うんですよね。その辺をこの成長進化をどういうふうに捉えるかということなんですけど、まあ僕はここで改めてもね言うまでもないんですけども、1991年僕もいろんなアルバム聴いてきましたけど、僕の今年のナンバーワンのアルバムはこのメタリカのメタリカ。これはやっぱりそのヘビーメタルという音楽が進化する方向をもう明確に打ち出したということ、そしてそれをメタリカが示したということに非常に大きなポイントがあると思うんですよね。つまりそれはなぜメタリカなのかと、メタリカというイメージがみんなこの来てるねファンの中にもあると思うんですけど、やっぱりメタリカっていうバンドのイメージがあるわけでしょ。それを完全に超えましたよね。だからそういう部分に僕はね、今回のアルバムはただ単にグルーヴがあってすごいサウンドが良くていい感じだということよりも、もっともっと深いところでの今回のアルバムの在り方というものにね感動したんです。さて今度はカークとジェームスのインタビューを見ていただきましょう。こちらです、どうぞ。
Well, when you have a 2-hour and 40-minute show, well, I mean, including the opening video and all that, it's like 3 hours long. You need to kind of get things going back and forth. I mean, we've always liked having, you know, audience participation, of course, but you know, to keep them awake basically through the set.
Well, I think at this point in time, you know, with the recession going and our economy not doing very well, the kids are going to be a lot more choosy with who they choose to buy albums and with who they choose to buy concert tickets to. I mean, they're not gonna go out and you know, go to every show that rolls into town. They're gonna save their money for the bands they want to see. And I think as a result of that, I mean, you know, a lot of the people who have been coming to our concerts have been saving their money to see us, knowing that we'd be on tour. And I think we're just one of the bands that people want to see. You know, they're willing to save their money and wait to see us, which is, like, you know, very flattering. And there's actually only 2 other rock tours out right now. 2 or 3. There's like Van Halen, Rush, and Rod Stewart, and those are the only other ones that are actually, like, you know, making it from town to town without being canceled because of lack of ticket sales.
Well, there are new fans, older and younger, I think. And of course, you know, with the popularity of the new album, you have a lot more, you know, newer fans that don't know a lot of the older stuff. And that's one reason we have this kind of intro film type thing to show the history of the band and, you know who's Cliff Burton. You know, they don't know, so now they know, and it's kind of like it's like starting over almost again, trying to introduce these new fans to the way Metallica works, and we're not just some regular Joe rock band. You know, there's some deep thought into this thing, and it's important for us for them to know all this stuff. So they're learning, you know.
No, not at all. I mean, if it bothered us, we wouldn't let them do it. Not at all. I mean, there's such a small percentage of people who do that anyway. It's not gonna hurt our album sales at all, and it's not gonna affect, you know, our video sales or anything like that. You know, it kind of keeps the underground tape thing going for us, you know. And that underground tape thing was something that helped us out a lot, way back in the beginning of our career. So, you know, this is kind of our way of saying thanks. And this way, we're also flooding out the bootleg market. You know, kids won't have to dish out $40 anymore for a bootleg. They can just call someone from that town who they knew tape the show and just, you know, get the tape from that person. And, you know, it's kind of a fun thing, you know. I like it.
Well, I mean, we're out touring on the, you know, Don't Tread on Us or whatever it's called, tour. I don't know what it's called. You know, we're playing stuff from the new album because that's what we just recorded. And I mean, I agree that I don't like bands that go out and do only the new album, you know, and not playing the old stuff. I mean, that's no good. We just tried to find a nice balance of old favorites of ours and theirs, and with some of the new favorites of ours. We're doing, how many new songs are we doing? 5? We're doing 5 or 6. And we're playing 20-something songs, you know. I think it's a pretty good, yeah.
What do I do? I usually, I rent a limo and get some of my best friends. We all pile into a limo, and we go to a lot of parties that are happening around San Francisco, because I have a lot of friends who like to throw parties. And we just, and if there's any gigs in San Francisco, we'll try and go to those too, and we'll just try and make as many parties and gigs as possible one night. And in the process, you know, me and my girlfriend like to drink a lot of champagne at night, so you know, we drink champagne, just have a really good time. That's basically what I did last time.
Drink a little bit. A little, yeah. Either go out and see other bands or we're playing. I mean, I don't know when the last time we played a New Year's Eve show was. I think it was in San Francisco. It was us, I think it was Megadeth and maybe Anthrax, no, Exodus, a couple other bands. Yeah, I don't think we've played a New Year's for quite a long time. It always seems to happen around New Year's that Leonard Skinner is back home in San Francisco, so it's always, yeah, get to go see that. But yeah, we'll be in Tokyo this time. It'll be fun.
まあ今回のライブの中にはさっきカー君が言ってましたけど、テーパーズキャンプってとこがあるんですよ。サウンドボードの横のところにこう柵を作って、そこの中にやっぱり100人か150人を招待するんですけども、先着、こいつらはですね、そのライブを勝手に8ミリで撮ってもいいし、その音をカセットで撮ってもいいという、今までのロックバンドでやったことのない逆説的な方法でそのビデオとか8ミリを撮らせてるんですね。これはマネージャーの意見だったらしいんですけども、そういうことでブートレック産業を叩き潰そうということも、考えたらしいんですけども、果たして92年の9月か10月に実現する、 メタリカのヘッドライナーショーでスネークピットとこのテーパーズキャンプが日本でも実現するかどうかですけどもね、それについてはちょっとわからないんですけども、さてメタリカの4人のメンバーがビッグエッグに皆さん行くでしょう。そういうファンにメッセージをくれました。
Hope to see you guys at the Big Egg, and I hope you guys have a very wonderful Christmas, and we'll all be sharing New Year's Eve together.
Hi, fans. Well, like I have said a couple times in the last couple of years to you guys in Japan, that I always wanted to do 2 visits to Japan on 1 album. So finally that is coming true. We're going to see all you guys hopefully down December 31st at the Tokyo Dome, which will be more of a festival kind of setup with a few other bands. And then we will try and bring this huge elaborate US stage show over to Japan for a full tour sometime probably towards, I'd say, September or October of 1992, which is a ways away, I know that now, but we have a lot of touring we have to do in other parts of the world. And, you know, we'll be there New Year's Eve, so we'll come for a full Japanese tour probably September, October of 1992. In the meanwhile, we'll see you at down at the Tokyo Dome. Take care.
We're pretty excited about doing it too, to be very honest with you. It's been a long time since Metallica was in Japan, and I mean, I always say in interviews, whether it doesn't matter what country I'm in, and somebody asks me my favorite places to play, it's, you know, California and Michigan in the United States and Japan. Japan will always be special to me personally because, you know, I was in Metallica for 11 days and started touring Japan. It was the first place that I ever played with Metallica. I was, you know, always have a very special place for me. So that any time that I hear about we're going to Japan, I'm fired up, you know, and I know that how the fans are and how appreciative they are towards Metallica, and I'm always excited to see the growth that's happening over there as far as, you know, Metallica. I see it everywhere else we've been in America, and the album's selling more and more, and Metallica big, you know, and I'm really excited to see where we are in Japan now, and to see the, you know, the faces and hear the screams and stuff. It's just always a good feeling to be there for me, and playing the biggest place, you know, that you can play there. It was an honor to begin with to be asked to do it, you know, and that's right up here, you know, just because we're just doing the one thing, just flying over there and doing that show and coming back home, you know, it's a very special thing. So it really does mean a lot to us, and I think that, well, I know the kids won't be disappointed. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Hey. We're going to be in Tokyo pretty soon, so we'll see you at the show and be plenty drunk, as we will. See you at Tokyo.
今日はメタリカスペシャル1時間にわたってお届けしています。ただそのクリーブランドのですねステージのセットとか、オープニングのそのビデオでヒストリーありますね。それをちょっと見ていただこうと思うんですけども、こちらの映像でございます。はい、これは組み立てをねやってるところなんですけど、頭出てますよね。あそこから太鼓が出てくるんですよ。右側にも穴があるでしょ。あそこからも太鼓が出てくるんですね。つまりこの六角形、何角形なんだろうな、つまり360度見えるようになってますよね。でまあこの組み立てるのにものすごく時間がかかるということなんですけども、デフレパードのツアーがそうだったように360度パノラマで、今上スクリーン見えましたね。あれがその、ヒストリーを映し出す画面なんですけど、カメラクルーが7人です。こういうカメラクルーが7人いまして、スクリーンが7台、あります。これがサウンドボードですね。この横にペーパーズキャンプというところがあるわけです。消えましたね。ここから確かヒストリー、こうやって生で煽るわけですよ、楽屋から。楽屋からこのヒストリーも流す途中にこうやってドレッシングルームの着替えてる様子とか流すわけですね。でこれは確かデン・オン・ザ・グリーンの時のクリーフですね。こういうヒストリーも流してメタリカがどういうバンドだったかをこのスクリーンに流し出してるわけですね。これは前回のジャスティスの全米ツアーのライブですね。 でこれが結構いい構成。これがねレコーディングの時のレコーディングセッションのエンタサンドマンレコーディングしてる時の8ミリなんですよ。これなんか結構貴重だったですね。まあこういった感じでオープニングは25分ってラズ言ってましたね。約30分間、12345台か8台のスクリーンに映し出されて、そしてコンサートも実際問題、5台か6台のこのテレビクルーのカメラがいて、だから簡単に言うとバックステージにはこの、TVK の番組やってるようなスタッフがいっぱいいまして、こういうテレビのスクリーンを見ながらこうスイッチを切り替えてライブをこうスクリーンにこう流し出していくわけです。ですから今回僕が持ってきたこのライブもそのスクリーンに映し出されたライブをそのまま LINE で引っ張ってもらってきたわけです。だから完成は入っていないんですよ。つまり LINE で引っ張りましたから、サウンドボードから音を取りましたからね。さてそのライブを見ていきましょう。コンサートのクライマックス12分、この曲を見ていただきましょう。She can destroy. Hey, 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 come on, hey, hey.
fuckers in here. You want to sing with me tonight? You want to do some screaming with me? Certain. Better just go lay down right now.
Some sandwiches if you want. I got a couple of sleeping bags if you need them.
Certain. Can you hear me? Are you fucking sure? Certain. Hey man, how'd you fuckers get up in there, man? Fucking weirdo. Hey, whose banner is that? Fucking pretty cool tonight. Certain! There's a couple people sitting down over here. What's the matter? I tried it, man. You can't fucking sing and sit down at the same time. It don't fucking work, man. Hey, you can go fucking sit down at home, goddammit! Certain! Holy shit! Certain! Hey, can you hear me in the very back there? I don't know. Certain! All right. Enough fucking around. We're gonna get down here. How you doing there? Certain! Very good, very good. Certain! Yeah, yeah, yeah! How's it going? Come here, little man. Come on. Certain! Holy shit! Certain! Trying to take my job away, ain't you? Hey, who wants to sing here, man? What's the matter? Certain! Hey, did we smoke a little pot tonight? Oh! Certain! Yeah, yeah, yeah! What color are you tonight? That's very good. Certain! All right. How about a couple more? Certain! Come on, let's get fucking loud. Certain! Give me some balls, man! Certain! Last one, make it hurt! Certain! feel very welcome and we thank you. We'll see you around. Thank you!
Kijken naar de nieuwe single, De Liefde die wij verklaren. More Than...